Hey guys, Mark here with Myrtle Beach Generators. So you got yourself a Generac. Congratulations. I'm going to go over a few of the startup things with you in case you had a generator installed by somebody else and they just didn't give you the information when you purchased the unit. So I want to talk a little bit about the generator itself and what it comes with warranty. So your warranty is 1 year on your paint. Now these are powder coated aluminum, so very rarely do you ever see a problem. But in the event you see your paint flaking or bubbling or something's wrong with the paint on it, you have 1 year to get a warranty replacement panel in place for that as well. Now your Generac comes with a 5-year limited warranty. And by limited, I mean it's staggered. You get 1 year of paint protection, 2 years of labor, 2 years of travel, 3 years of parts, and 5 years of engine and alternator. Now, if you bought your unit during a promotion or you got an upgraded warranty when you bought it from your dealer, you gotta make sure you get that paperwork or else it may not be honored. So with that said, we're gonna move on to this little light down here on the side. So this is essentially a status indicator light. If it's green, it means the system is ready and waiting for you. If it is blinking green, that means the generator is powering your house. If it is green and yellow, that's okay. It's just a maintenance reminder. It's letting you know you're due for a maintenance. If it's solid yellow, that means that there may be a battery or a battery charging issue. And if it's red, that means it's either in the off position or experienced a fault and it will not start. You may also see red and yellow, in which case that could also indicate a battery fault or a charging fault, and it will not start. So with that said, keep an eye on this. It's very important. Now let's open up the unit. There is a lock on this side and a lock on this side, on the other side here. So in order to unlock these, sometimes you need to push down on it. So you'll insert your key, you'll push down on the corner of the lid, turn, close that up. Same thing with the other side. You'll insert your key, push down on the lid, and unlock it. And you'll open the lid like that. Here is your mainline circuit breaker through the generator. So when this is powering your house, essentially all the power this produces goes through your mainline breaker here. So you can essentially shut power off to the house just by turning this off, and the engine will continue to run. If for some reason you've lost power, your generator has started, but you still have no power in the house, it's always important to check this breaker to make sure that it's in the on position. Your transfer switch will not transfer if it does not see the power coming from your generator. So you make sure you leave this in the on position. This is your control board. It is important to keep this lid shut and locked at all times. If you'll notice up here on the underside of the lid, there is this weather waterproofing strip here. That's designed to keep rainwater away from this controller. They are not waterproof. I repeat, they are not waterproof. And Generac will not warranty water damaged controllers. Keep that in mind. Now, if you want to open your generator, obviously you've opened the lid, you just lift up on this panel. All of your orange is oil related. So if you need to check the engine oil, you'll be doing that right here at your dipstick. If for some reason you do your own service and you need to fill oil, that is right here. Here's your oil drain and your oil filter. It's always important anytime you open this to make sure that this is tight. I've seen these vibrate loose and it creates an oily mess, and your generator may shut down because the oil pressure is too low. It's okay if it does that. It's designed to protect itself. Now, if this generator leaks oil anywhere, it will usually pull right here below the oil filter. So you'll know if you have an issue that you need to talk to your dealer about. To replace this lid, you'll see the two pegs on the bottom of the panel. You'll put them in the slots. It'll just lift up and drop it on its tracks. So no tools required for that. To shut your lid, just close it. Take your key, push down on that corner, and lock it. Do the same thing with the other side. I want to talk a little bit about this little switch here on the back side. This little switch is called an auxiliary shutoff switch. So it's important to know that that is there for several reasons. Number one, God forbid there's any fire or emergency situation at your house, there's a chance the fire department will cut off power to your home. With this switch right here, they can also shut your generator off because we don't want power going to a house that's had fire damage. Secondly, if you have an electrician coming out and they need to cut power to your panel or to your house to do any electrical work, it's important that they know this is here and they can shut it off quickly and easily here. Thirdly, God forbid this is running and you see or hear there's some sort of mechanical problem with it, and you can quickly shut it off just by flicking this switch. Anytime you flick this switch, you will get a 2800 error code. A 2800 error code is auxiliary shutdown switch. It's important to know this because warranty will not pay for a service call if this has been tripped, and I'll tell you how that happens. Insecticide people, landscapers, AC people, if your unit's near an AC condenser, they will walk behind the unit and they will step over your gas line and electrical, and they may bump that switch with their knee and not even know it. If you see that that switch has been bumped, your light is now red. When that switch has been tripped, you can't just turn it back on. You notice your light is still red. Anytime that switch is tripped, you need to come in, unlock your generator, and clear the error code. You'll see on the screen, it'll cycle through a couple menus. It'll tell you why, what code it is, and how to reset it. So it says alarm, shutdown switch, error code 2800. And then it'll tell you how to reset it. Press off and then enter to clear alarm. Off, enter. Press automatic to restart in automatic mode. Auto. And if you'll notice, your light is now green again. You'll shut and lock your lid. So let's talk about a system transfer. Testing your generator is always a good idea when you know there's a storm coming. Your generator is going to exercise once a week for whatever day that you have set it for, day and time. This particular generator is set for Monday at noon. But if you're having breakfast one morning or whatever the situation may be, and you see that we have a hurricane off the coast that could be potentially hitting our area in a week or two, we need to make sure we get up and go test this system fully. So this little thumb screw right here never needs to be more than finger tight. You don't want to be fumbling around with this thing in the middle of the night and it's dark and it's tight and you need tools. So never more than finger tight. You'll just pull out on the bottom of this panel and it comes right off. From here, this is your utility service disconnect. You'll take this switch and you'll go from on to off. In about 5 seconds, your Generac generator will start. And about 20 seconds after that, the generator will then send power to transfer this transfer switch. So you'll hear a big clunk. You'll go inside, you'll check, make sure everything's working. You'll come back out and you'll throw this switch from off to on. You'll hear that big clunk in about 25 seconds. And then the generator goes into cool down mode. That's okay if it doesn't shut off right away. It will in about 30 seconds to a minute. In which case it resets to the ready position. You don't have to do anything with the generator itself. So we're going to demonstrate that now. It goes up, you pull up around. When you put this panel cover back on, it just hooks on the sides right there. And you just slide up and you push in on that tab. You'll replace your screw Remember, never more than finger tight. And that is your startup on your Generac generator. If you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call at 843-457-8187. Or you can always email us at info@mb-gen.com. You guys have a great day.